giving back to a new piece of Thursday stream edition on Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, go and check out last one if y'all haven't seen it. Last week's stream, last week's edition. And yeah, we are literally almost to getting the Rhino. Yeah. So we're going to be heading to get the Rhino. They'll rip you a new one. Because of course, I did a lot of, when it came to, you know, the whole, XP. I mean, the whole bolt glitch I did as well. So yeah, we're just now having to head over to where we can get the Rhino. Well, I'm pretty sure we've now gotten what we need. I might be wrong. Yep, here we go. Buy the Rhino.
Oh, this thing is heavy. Yeah, try carrying it around in your trench coat for 2 months.
Thank you, sir. We'll be sure to tell everyone about your services.
Listen, you the clerk. If you tell anyone what you saw, what we talked about.
Do I even have to say it?
You two have a nice day.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We got ourselves the Rhino. That is what I'm talking about. We have now gotten ourselves the Rhino. The most powerful weapon in the game. Yeah. The most powerful weapon in the game, we now have our hands on. Yeah, hopefully, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? And again, like I said, do remember, I did say that we were going to get the Rhino, right? That was one of the things I challenged myself to do, is to be able to get the Rhino. And lo and behold, that's what we have done. So now we can continue forth. Continue forward. So yeah, we already got the Rhino for when it comes to before we fight Drek. Right? Before we go and fight Drek. Which is really good. Really good to go ahead and have the Rhino. So now let's head to this planet. With Ratchet.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Since, you know, we can't do it.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Since Clank can't come here with us. Right, Clank can't come with us. Because he'll be getting annihilated. Which, why am I even going over here? That's what I want to know. Why am I even going over here? I don't have enough bolts to purchase that thing from Captain Quark. Like, yeah, why am I even going over this way? For real. Why am I even going over this way? Yeah. I don't know why I'm going over this way if I don't have what I need. Yeah, this place is quite interesting, I would say. Having some Cheez-Its. A little snack on. A little something to snack on. Again, having the rhino. Feels so good to have the rhino with us. My absolute favorite weapon in the game. Yeah, this is my absolute favorite weapon in the game. The rhino. Just because of how powerful it is. Like, yeah, it is very powerful. Very, very powerful indeed. Yeah, take out all these guys. And yeah, it's so weird when it comes to doing this place when you can't use Clank though. Like, it feels so weird. It definitely feels very weird. Feels weird for sure. Really? Yeah. And now we're back to the bottom. It's right quick. Real quick. I highly doubt it. Let me just see.
Hi there, fuzzball.
There we go. Get some more ammo for the rhino. Get some more ammo. I mean, just the fact that we're able to carry 50 pieces of ammo for the rhino. Quite impressive. Quite impressive indeed. Yeah, quite impressive indeed. Just launch all these missiles. Just launch all these missiles. I mean, yeah, just all the missiles that it launches as well is just absolutely crazy. All the missiles. And look at how big it is while Clank is holding it. Yeah, this thing is massive. This thing is huge. Like, absolutely huge. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, the rhino could definitely very well go into the wrong hands if people are not careful. Right? If some bad guy could get their hands on the rhino, it could definitely get into the wrong hands. Excuse me. Excuse me. Really? Let me guess. Okay. I was gonna say, let me guess. It's gonna get me to the start again. Thankfully not. Yeah, thankfully not. This part isn't all that bad either. See? Just like that.
Hey, welcome to my shop. What can I get you?
I'm looking for Drek.
Sure, yeah, I've got lots of stuff on sale. After the bombing, no one is around to buy anything.
Are you okay?
He probably went deaf.
Oh, you bet. I can make you a deal on a busted turburator, a mangled carbonizer, or I got this info bot.
Guess that bombing was pretty loud, huh?
Oh, you're one shrewd negotiator. I'll tell you what. I can let this infobot go for half price. Well, that's about it for me.
Thanks.
Quit your complaining. I gave you a great deal. Jeez.
Yeah, that...
Afraid to go out at night? Afraid to go out during the day? Just plain afraid? Then you need this! The Ultra Mech Unlimited! This mech is the ultimate in personal defense system! Large Industries is now taking pre-orders. Get yours before it's too late.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call serious firepower. Clank's gonna be jealous if he sees this.
I was surprised I actually had enough bolts. Yeah. I was quite surprised I had enough bolts there. Like, very wondering.
Well, I guess Quark didn't eliminate them.
How observant of you.
Thank you, sir.
How if you were only so diligent in doing your own job?
Yes, sir.
Since our new planet is nearly finished, we need a plan to remove the world that is occupying our selected orbit. This time, it must be absolutely foolproof. Time is wasting.
Drake, though. Like, him just being done with all his employees. Drake just being done with all his employees, though. I mean, I don't blame him, though. Certainly don't blame him at all. Yeah, we gotta go through all these rings before they reset. Go through all the rings before they reset. It's not all that bad. But then, we have a timer here. Yeah, we got a timer on this one. We gotta make it to the end before the timer expires. Yeah, we gotta make it to the end. Before, and of course without dying as well. Yeah, that was close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely close. Like, we only had a few seconds left before the water turned electric again. And again, we need that whole...
You'll need the RATCHET hologuise to explore the factory.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our scanners do not detect a hologuise on this planet.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to come back to do that. We'll have to come back. Yeah, just explode those robots. Just explode all these robots. Again, this thing is going to be very good when we go and fight Drek. I can just say. This thing's going to be very helpful when we go and fight Drek. Especially since the Drek fight is definitely a pretty long one. It's already a pretty long one. I can definitely say it is already a pretty long one, so I don't have the thing here, which I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there besides just a gold bolt. Hello, dude.
Pi over infinity, or...
Hey, you need help fixing that thing?
Actually, I'm trying to destroy it.
Why?
I was contracted to re-engineer my enlarging machine to create huge, heavily armed mechs.
So that's where those mechs came from.
Precisely. Had I known Drek was behind this, I never would have done it.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, if you'll volunteer to be enlarged, you may be able to stop those mechs long enough for me to sabotage this machine.
And then you will change me back?
I've never tried that, but in theory, yes.
Yeah, he only says in theory. Yeah, all he says is, in theory, he can change him back. But thankfully, he does get changed back, though. It's a very good thing that he gets changed back. It doesn't stay huge for good.
When your energy bar is full, press the triangle button to unleash an atomic energy blast.
Yeah, this whole part here isn't all that bad. It's just basically defeating enemies. Just defeat enemies until, you know, you have done it. That's basically all you're having to do. It's not that difficult at all. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Just make sure you don't get, you know, it's so much damage though. Like too much damage. But besides that, you should be fine.
Well
See?
done! Now just step into the machine and we'll see what happens.
Nice to have you back. I guess.
I've recalibrated the controls to allow only your specific circuit pattern.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know how to thank you two. Maybe this'll help.
New! From Gadgetron, the makers of weapons and other fine products, comes the Hollow Guys. With the Hollow Guys, you can fool robots into thinking you're one of them.
That's what we need.
Match your wits against other robots. Work on robotic assembly lines. Attend robot parties. The Hollow Guys. Available only at Gadgetron headquarters for a limited time. Not to be used for illegal purposes. We're only in sanctioned areas. You will not actually become a robot.
Yeah, that was not smart.
If I can get that thing, I'll be able to get past those robot guards.
Robots are not so easily fooled.
Ah, what's that?
What?
Uh-huh.
And he got fooled by Captain Quark. If you remember, Clank was fooled by Captain Quark. Because he fell for that whole trap. So do remember that. Do remember that. So yeah, we'll have to come back to this planet. Once we have that Hollow Guy. This planet is really cool though. Yeah, this planet is really cool.
This is starting to become annoying. I'm not sure why I bother with you incompetent idiots. All right, I'll try this one more time. You are my most elite troops. I'm sending you down to the planet's surface to destroy those troublemakers. Now go! Oh, and if you have to destroy Gadgetron to get rid of them, so be it.
Yeah, Drake ain't gonna do anything. Ain't gonna let anything stand in his way to try to get rid of Ratchet and Clank, though. For real. Like, he is certainly not gonna let anything get in his way. That would definitely be pretty scary, I would say. Him not gonna let anything get in his way to make his plans come together. But yeah, this planet is really cool though. Really, really cool. Oh, we're dead. No, we're not. I managed to actually grab on in time. That's actually pretty good, how we managed to grab on in time. Yeah, different paths as well. There's different paths we can take. Like this one with this rail grind. This rail grind section. Yeah, quite interesting rail grind section too. A quite interesting, unique rail grind. A quite interesting, unique rail grind. Yeah, of course there's that too, which I'm pretty sure that's only to get to a bolt. I'm pretty sure. It's just to get to a bolt. A gold bolt. Yeah, that was only to get to a gold bolt, so we're all good.
Hey, we finally get to meet the help desk girl. I hope she's cute.
What should that matter?
Huh.
Oh, man.
Come here often?
Actually, I work here, so I come here all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I've been following your progress. Here, shh, take this. It's a mathematic. It will be very helpful.
I'll see you later.
Bye, sweetie.
I think she likes me.
The Gadgetron Map-O-Matic can be used to find secret areas.
Yeah.
Just go to your map screen, and all secret areas will be highlighted on the map.
You got Clank. I mean, yeah, Clank. She sure does seems to like you. Just saying, bye, sweetie. And I just like that Ratchet was like, oh man. Like, he thought it was actually going to be, like, an actual, utter, you know, not a robot. That's why he was like, oh man. I just find that pretty funny. Like, he was a bit disappointed. He was a bit disappointed there.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yeah, he was a bit disappointed. No worries, Clank. No worries, Ratchet. Yeah, we managed to get through that with A's. Again, nothing can stop the Rhino. For real. Nothing can stop the Rhino. Yeah, you gotta... Does the Rhino even work on this? I never really tried using the Rhino on this. See if it works. No, it doesn't seem to. Like, you gotta be quick there. You gotta be quick to go through the door. Just shred all these. Shred them all. I mean, it is called Rip Ya a New One, right? This thing is called Rip Ya a New One for a reason. And we sure are ripping a new one in these enemies. We sure are. We are certainly ripping a new one in these enemies here with the Rhino. That is for darn sure. And that is why the Rhino is definitely the most powerful weapon in the game, too. Why it is the most powerful weapon.
I got some great bargains for you today.
That was weird. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, we're gonna have to go over here. Gonna have to shoot that. Shoot that. And then yeah, just grind our way across like this. grind our way across like that. Yet again, we have another one of these rooms. And again, it's pretty straightforward with the rhino. It is really straightforward with the rhino. Taking out these suckers with ease. Yeah, being able to take out these suckers with ease here. All thanks to the rhino. Special thanks to the rhino. That is really coming through for us. Yeah, the rhino is really coming through for us for sure. This will definitely be pretty handy when it comes to the end game as well. Be very, very handy in the end game portion.
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you were concerned about the, invasion?
Son, hard offenses are the best money can buy. Don't give it another thought. You ever been on a hoverboard?
Yeah, once or twice.
I am in search of a hip young star to represent my newest line of boards. Someone that kids can look up to.
Then I am your man.
If you can beat my test bots in a race, that job is yours.
I mean, yeah. Not the absolute worst, I would say. I mean, we already did a race like this before. If y'all do remember. Right, we already did a race like this before. Which we're probably not going to win that race there, because that was actually pretty awful. That attempt was pretty bad, so... Yeah, just trying to... get some points here. Yeah. Again, it can be pretty tough. What was that missile doing? That's what I want to know. Certainly what I would want to know. Yeah, having to go through days to go through here. Okay, yeah, that was another fail. And another fail. Like I said, these are not that easy. Oh, I can't believe I landed on that and still managed to survive, though. And of course I messed up there. Yeah, of course I messed up there. And I messed up there. Yeah, this is probably the toughest of the, I would say. At least that I find. The toughest of these board races, of these races here. Especially trying to land. Yeah, trying to land is especially an annoying one. And again, we do have to do this. Right, we have to do this race. Like, it's really necessary for us to do this race. Yeah, it's really necessary for us to do this race. And as long as you can get the landings and stuff, it's all pretty good. But now we have the final lap, so... Yeah, we got the final lap here, so as long as we can keep this lead, we'll be good. There you go.
That was terrific.
You just gotta get lucky there.
Easy to say a few words about our hot new boards.
Huh? Now?
Of course. Just look into that camera right over there and say what comes naturally. Rolling.
Oh no.
Hi, this is Ratchet for Gadgetron hoverboards, and if you
Yo, dudes, for the freshest boards in the galaxy, check out the new XC88 from Gadgetron. It's so hot, it's cool.
I think I got the wrong guy. That was something.
Hey, I was thinking, do I get a discount on gadgets now?
You have to be with the company for 2 years before the employee discount kicks in. I can, however, let you have this.
Oh yeah.
The Gadgetron Hologuise is the perfect infiltration device for all our non-robot customers. Simply equip the device and press the circle button. You will instantly be disguised as a SentryBot, preventing detection by all SentryBot security systems. Press the circle button again to wave at fellow SentryBots, who will then deactivate force fields for you. Caution, use of any weapon while disguised will deactivate the Hologuise.
Again, absolutely love it. So yeah, go put that in the shortcut. Put that in the shortcuts. So yeah, now we can head now we can head back to that planet before. Now that we got the disguise, we can go through that whole area. Yeah, we can now go through that area now that we got the holo disguise. The holo gadget disguise. So yeah, definitely necessary to do that race. Definitely necessary. Go ahead and get it equipped though. Yeah, we can easily just do this. This whole part isn't really all that terrible, I will say. It's not all that bad. You just gotta be pretty careful. And sometimes you may have to use another approach. Right? Sometimes you gotta take the direct approach, as I guess people would call it. You have to take the direct approach. You just gotta take it slow, really. That's all you have to do, is just take it slow. Yeah, there we go. Use the rhino to take out those ones. Again, a quite interesting area, I would say. For real. Okay, then we're probably going to have to do something like this. Okay, it's probably not going to be able to reach. Yeah, well, there's a fence as well.
You will have to destroy those sentry bots. Make sure they do not press the alarm button.
Yeah, that is kind of the tough thing. Trying to make sure they don't press the button. Yeah, you gotta prevent them from not pressing this button. Or you'll be screwed. Yeah, you'll be screwed if they if you get caught. They shouldn't be able to see me up here, though. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't exactly know what's supposed to be in this room. What, if you would need to do anything in that room. I'm unsure. Might need to use this again, too. Yeah, we might need to use this again, just to take out those ones. Those ones up there. And remember, try not to fall too, because, yeah, a checkpoint is very far away. A checkpoint is pretty far away. So yeah, definitely try not to die. And yeah, you gotta, like, very quickly get back into the disguise, too. There you go. Again, as long as you're careful, you'll do just fine. Okay, so I am going to have to put on this gadget back for Clank to hit that door. Then we made it to the end. There we go. Again, not a very bad section.
Mom? Oh, brother.
Mom? Yeah, this is Clank's mom.
I tried, Mom.
That's Clank's mom that Clank is talking to.
I know.
Got an info bot.
Look, a sister.
A sister.
My fellow Blah, our synthetic world is now fully functional and ready for habitation. However, there is one small obstacle in our way. This pathetic love.
And this is where he draws the line.
Blunder of fate. It happens to occupy the galaxy.
Yeah, this is where Chairman Drek draws the line. He's talking about.
Behold, the deplanetizer.
He's talking about
Powerful laser ever made.
Clank or Ratchet's home planet to destroy.
I will, of course, be on hand to press the button that will blow this mudball to smithereens.
Yeah.
No one will even miss it.
Yeah, this is
See you then.
this is Ratchet's home he is talking about destroying.
Ratchet, are you all right?
He is going to pay.
Excuse me?
It shouldn't have taken me this long to see it. Drek is going to find out what happens when you mess with my home. What are you smiling at?
This is the Ratchet I always knew was there.
Okay, if we're gonna do this, we need to get onto Drek's ship. Then we can find out where he set up that laser.
I will try to make you proud, Mom.
You already have. Very sweet. Very sweet, I would say. But yeah. Yeah, you don't want to mess with Ratchet. Because, yeah, he's saying that Drek is going to pay. Especially for him threatening to blow up Ratchet's planet. Ratchet's home.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yeah, he is threatening to blow up Ratchet's planet. So yeah, you definitely know. Yeah, you don't want to mess. You do not want to mess with Ratchet. Especially when threatening to blow up his home. And again, this is where he then finds out that, yeah, you know, about the truth, and like how he said that it shouldn't have taken me this long to see it, right? To find out about how horrible this thing is, right? What Drek is doing. But yeah, we're on Drek's fleet. Drek's fleet. Quite an interesting level, I would say. And yes, this level uses a lot, and I mean a lot, of this disguise here. I swear, this uses a lot of the disguise. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep switching back and forth between this robot disguise a lot in this level. So yeah, get ready. Get ready to be swapping back and forth. Just be ready, because there's gonna be a lot. There is a lot. But yeah, we're basically in the end game. Yeah, we're in the end game. You know, close to the end of the game. And completing the first Ratchet and Clank game on the Pizza Thursday series as well. Which is crazy to think that. Oh. Sorry. Threw up a little in my mouth. And yeah, there's really no need to try to defeat all these in this room. You're just gonna have to go. Like, literally. You're just gonna have to go. There's no need trying to defeat these enemies here. And then, yeah, of course, having to wait for those robots to get inside in order to take out these dogs. These robot-like dogs. Like, yeah, that's basically what we're having to do. I mean, I guess you could try to defeat these robots, though. I mean, it's probably not the smartest move, but you could try to do that. I just really recommend just to not do it. I would just say. Go behind this guy. Just so we can take him out like that. Yeah, that section is probably, the one we just did is probably the most tedious one. The most tedious section. I can probably just say. It's probably the most tedious section of this whole level. I would definitely say. But like I said, obviously there's more. Right? Of course there is more that you have to deal with. Again, just make sure you're in disguise, and everything will be fine. Everything will all be good. Yeah, so much thing that's going on in these parts, though. I can just say. Then we got to go up here, just so we can get to the ship. So we can destroy those turrets. Just so we can destroy those turrets that are shooting these blue lasers, these blue beams out. So yeah. And again, we've pretty much done something like this before, so it's not anything new. Right, it's not anything new or anything like that. Again, all you have to do is just destroy these turrets. Turrets. I keep saying turrets. All you have to do is just destroy these turrets, and you'll be all good. There you go. Completed. Because like I said, you just needed to destroy those. Yeah, these dogs, though. Because, yeah, we're the ones that are basically upside down. Yeah, we're the ones that are upside down. Which is pretty funny, considering that they're actually, you know, on the floor, because we're on the ceiling. So now we're actually going onto the floor itself. And of course he's not there.
Tonight on Live TV, the event you have all been waiting for, the total annihilation of an entire planet! Witness the power, the destruction, and the nothingness that follows. So join Ultimate Supreme Executive Chairman Drek as he pushes a button that ends one world and begins another. Then, stay tuned for the galaxy's funniest superhero bloopers featuring Captain Quark.
Now we know where he is. Let's get him.
So yeah, back to Ratchet's home. So yeah, you start the game at Ratchet's home, and then you end the game at his home as well. Which I just find really cool. I I just find it really cool how you start the game at his home planet, in his home planet, and then you end the game by going back to his home planet and saving it, of course. Yeah, absolutely. And, like, that is what I absolutely love. Right? I just absolutely love that. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back now. So yeah, again, like I mentioned before, it's just really cool being able to go back to the planet, the home planet of Ratchet to finish the first game, right? Which is just absolutely amazing, I'll just say. I really love it. Like, absolutely. Like, how cool is this? To go to where you started the adventure and where you finished the first game at. Absolutely incredible. I can just say. Like, for real. And again, we are going to absolutely annihilate Drek with the Rhino. 100%. Yeah, 100%. We're going to annihilate him with this.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Oh, that's a nice one.
Like, yeah, we're going to absolutely annihilate this guy. Just gonna show how powerful this thing is, if y'all need more proof. Yeah, if y'all needed more proof of how strong and OP this weapon is, overpowered this weapon is, y'all are gonna see. Especially when it comes to a very long boss. That is, of course, with Drek. Which, again, I have actually decided not to worry about the extra pieces of health. Just because, you know, we're literally at the end of the game, right? We're literally at the end of the game, so I decided not to even worry about the extra pieces of health. Like, we'll be able to take out Drek pretty easily with the health that we have. Like, yeah, we're gonna have no problem whatsoever. Okay, we're gonna need the trespasser. We're gonna need the trespasser again. Yeah, this one could definitely be something for sure. I can most definitely say. But we got it. We got it, and it's all good. It's all said and good. Or said and done. It's one of those ways. It's one of those sayings. Again, might as well go and buy some more ammo
Hi there, Fuzzball.
for the Rhino. Yeah, we need to drain this water, of course. Which I don't even think I have that in the... No, I do. I do. I still have it in the quick select. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I did have it in the quick select. Yeah, very cool level though. Like final level. Leading up to the whole fight with Drek. Like, you gotta love it as well. You gotta love it too. You definitely have to love it. Definitely, definitely. Again, just taking these guys out with A's makes this level not as bad. Especially if you don't have the Rhino by this point. Especially. Like, yeah, it would definitely be a bit harder if... This level would be a lot harder if you didn't have the... If you don't have the Rhino. Yeah, if you didn't have the Rhino with you, like we do here. Don't fall in this hole like I've always done before. Yeah, I've always fallen in that hole so many times, and yeah, it's pretty annoying. I would definitely say. I mean, really, Clank is going to be able to deal with those. Yeah, Clank is really going to be the ones to deal with those. So it really doesn't matter. Like I said, though, big Clank. We are ginormous Clank here. Take all them out with ease. And then here's the arena. Where we'll be defeating Drek. Well, multiple phases of Drek, of course.
Hey! What the?
Imbeciles. After all the trouble you've gone through, you're about to die right where you started. It's so poetic.
This is it, Clank. Let's get him.
Yeah, being able to... Now, Drek is definitely... can be a quite challenging boss, I would say.
You might have been useful to me after all. Too bad you chose the wrong side.
Yeah, I do say that. Obviously, I do say that because,
I got some great bargains for
you know, because of the whole, you know, if you didn't have the Rhino, of course. If you didn't have the Rhino, yeah, this fight would definitely, especially the final phase, right, the final phases, where the Rhino was especially going to be very useful. That's where we're going to be saving the ammo for. Yeah, that's where we're going to be saving up the ammo. When we get to the final phase. At least a very good portion of it, I would really like to save. Yeah, I'd like to try to save a bit of a good portion of the health. I mean, we can use the Rhino, though. I could definitely use the Rhino. Not just on the final phase. I just would like to try to do a good bit of it without the Rhino before we get to the final phase of it, of course. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't know how I didn't die there. Yeah, see, there we can just use the Rhino there, because we're pretty much at the final phase now. Well, as long as we don't die like I did. Yeah, as long as you don't die like I did. Which, hang on a sec. Yeah. Let's go somewhere right quick. Let's go somewhere right quick. Here we go. Let's head to this place. Yeah, let's go back here right quick, because there's a key item that would be very useful. That would be very useful. So let's go here. Let's go back to this planet first. Y'all may actually know where I'm actually going, if y'all have seen my walkthrough. Which, I don't remember if I even showed this when going to my walkthrough. I know I went on my walkthrough, of course, but I don't think it was on the screen. Yeah, first place is here. First place I would want to go is here. This is the first place I want to go. And it just depends if the amount of bolts that I have left of somewhere else that I want to go before we go back to Drek. Thankfully, we do have a point where we could just teleport back to the arena where we fight Drek. Thankfully. So again, I want to head here first. I want to head in this spot first. As long as we don't die, of course. Yeah, man, seriously, as long as we don't die here, as I'm trying to say. Before we can, you know, get some more health. And, of course, we're dead. Like, of course we are. Of course we died there. Can I seriously not put on the helipack? Oh wait, duh! Duh! I can't use it because we don't have Clank. Yeah, duh! Of course I can't use it because we don't have Clank in this level. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking that. Like, duh, we don't have Clank in this level. So, of course, we can't use it. We can't use the helipack or anything like that. I don't know why I thought that. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that. I seriously don't know why I thought that. Yeah, just be careful. Do not get hit like I just did. Oh yeah, of course we got these here too. How could I have forgotten these guys? Yeah, look.
Captain Quark.
It's
Come
Quark.
on, Quark. I know it's you.
The name's Steve. Pleased to meet you.
Look, Steve.
Yeah, it's obviously Quark.
It's too late.
Did you say
Of course it's
too
Quark,
late?
Sir.
Sir, it is never too late.
He's
to
just trying
acquire the
to
latest in
change
the
his
long line
name.
of quality products
Because
from
he's dressed as
Gadgetron.
Quark.
I have for you, today only, the Gadgetron PDA.
Public display of affection.
No, personal delivery assistant. This device allows you to purchase ammunition wherever and whenever you want it.
Yeah? How do I know it works?
You can always trust Gadgetron quality, for my name's not Steve.
Here, take it.
Thank you, and have a quark-tastic day.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
No, I heard something. Yeah, I heard something saying that you have a quark-tastic day, Steve. If that is obvious, if that is your name, which of course it's not. Like, yeah, him just trying to fool us. But yeah, this thing is very useful. This thing is absolutely extremely useful. Because with it, well, we can't use it right while we're on this. But with it, it is very useful because instead of having to go to a vendor when we go to here, yeah, we can purchase ammo
I got some quick
and
parties for you
munition
today.
wherever we are. So yeah,
Oh, that's a nice one.
it's very useful. It is very useful here. Being able to buy ammo whenever we are. Even on the battle arena. Even when we're on the battle arena, we're able to do it. And then the other place that I would want to go back to real quick is this place. Before we go back to Drek, I do want to say something right quick. I would want to see something real quick. I think it's somewhere over this way. I could be wrong of where I need to go. And now we can put back on the pack. Now we can put on this, the hella pack. Again, I can't remember if it's like, no, it's not this way. Yeah, not in this direction. Pretty sure it's down here in one of the other directions you would need to go. Of course, these birds are back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we head over this direction, we'll get over to where we need to go. Again, I wanna see though. I wanna see. Again, I'm pretty sure it is in this direction. I'm pretty sure it's in this direction. Yeah, if you ever needed the Rhino, definitely at this point, for sure. Definitely would need to get it at this point, for sure. Yeah, it's this way. It's this way. 'Cause it's right up here.
This is a premium nanotech dispenser. You can purchase a can to increase your maximum.
Yeah, it's basically a soda. Yeah, it's basically a soda can. It's pretty cool, I would say.
This dispenser also carries Ultra Nanotech, the very latest in Gadgetron technology. Ultra Nanotech is 3 times more potent than Premium Nanotech.
So, I mean, we should be good with this type of health. Yeah, we should be good with it. So now we can head back to Drek. Yeah, now we can head back to Drek. I just wanted to get those 2 items. Those 2 things. I wanted to get those 2 things before we headed back to Drek. Here we go. And I guess since we're literally right next to a vendor, right? Since we're literally right close to a vendor, I would just buy that. Alright, Drek. Let's go for real this time. We're back this time. I probably should buy some more ammo for this too.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Right, I'm guessing I should probably buy and probably put it into quick select as well. Again, this fight can definitely be something, though. For sure. This fight can definitely be something. But a really cool final boss, though, for the first game. For sure. Definitely a really cool final boss. Yeah, I just keep shooting. Now we go to his final phase, or the final arena, where we finish off the fight. And this is where I'll be using the Rhino. Yeah, this is where we'll be using the Rhino, especially. For sure. Where we'll be using the Rhino.
So it has come to this. Once I step on this ignition switch, a countdown will commence. The end of which signals the destruction of your pitiful world.
There must be another way to make a home for your people.
You think that's what this is about? Who do you think polluted our last world?
I did.
This is about one thing and one thing only. Cash, and lots of it. You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. Then the whole thing starts all over again. Ah, brilliant.
Why, you evil little...
Save it, Clank. We have to stop that timer.
Yeah.
Power slam that button to terminate the countdown. To power slam, jump and press the...
And we already know how to do that, so... Yeah, then we're gonna have to put... We're gonna... Okay, it put it back on for us. Okay. Yeah, it put it back on for us. That's actually really good. Okay, we're gonna have to get some distance from him. But just watch his health bar go down, basically. Just watch as his health bar goes down. Just watch as his health bar drops to 0, basically. With all thanks to the Rhino. And there you go. Defeated. Thanks to the Rhino. And yeah, they pretty much commit murder at this point because they use this to blow up the planet that Drek is on. So yeah, they pretty much straight up just kill Drek. Just like that.
You know, this time I am thinking what you're thinking.
Yeah, they go up and literally straight up go and blow up the planet that Drek is on. So yeah, Drek is definitely... Chairman Drek is certainly dead. Just because the whole planet just gets incinerated.
This can't be good. Phew, that was close.
Yeah, them just hanging.
Clank, you can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
Oh.
That was close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be...
But yeah, we have completed
You'll be alright.
Ratchet and Clank 1 on the Pizza Thursday series. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this stream. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, make sure your notifications turn on so you miss anything new. And yeah, next week's edition we will be beginning Going Commando. Ratchet and Clank 2 Going Commando.
Hey, Tin Can!
So I let the rest of this play. The other parts of the scene
Where do
too.
you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
Do you have a problem with unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienitor. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah. Oh, mommy.
Turn it off! Turn